All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Appreciate all the love and support with you guys coming over, watching these videos, subscribing, sharing, all that stuff, man. This case is just, I mean, it's already crazy, but it's about to hit a new level. But got this video sent to me. It says, Cassie brought the people in. Diddy's best friend. This is Diddy's best friend talking about Cassie. I think this is the guy who, I'm not sure if this is a friend or they said the cousin. Somebody's been in court wearing like a free Diddy or free Puff shirt. I don't know if this is the guy, but we're gonna check this video. I want to see what he says, if this brother is just protecting because he don't want to mess the bag up. Is he delusional? Is he all the above? Because we already know what Cassie was saying, how, yes, she was calling people and bringing them in. We know that, but it's because this was orchestrated, allegedly, by Diddy. Paid for it, all that stuff. So let's see. Let's see what this brother has to say. Because I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Cassie's side. Let's see someone that is trying to defend him. Okay? Let's see. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Let's get perspective now, okay? Combs' friend of more than 35 years, all right? The idea that you don't know somebody after that amount of time is an impossibility. The question is, will he be truthful? Charlucci Finney, it's good to have you.
How you doing?
Charlucci Finney?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Appreciate you taking the time. I see by what you're wearing that you are a strong supporter indeed of Diddy, as you have been since this first started. First, respond to...
So, sorry, right out the gate, when when you see this, the Puff, free Puff and all this stuff, my mind immediately goes to the video. It goes to the video. And like I've been saying in the videos, how would you feel if this was your mama, your sister, just any female person in your life that you love? How would you feel if they were in Cassie's situation and you seen them that happening to them? So obviously that didn't faze him at all. Obviously,
Taking the time, I see by what you're wearing that you are a strong supporter indeed of Diddy, as you have been since this first started. First, respond to this main idea. Sean is rough, and you do what he says or he will punish you, and that's why Cassie and others were not willing participants at the freak-offs. What do you make of that suggestion?
Like you said, it's a suggestion, and that don't make it a fact. That just make it a suggestion, like you just said, my friend.
Wow.
Why isn't it a fact?
Because it hasn't been proven that's a fact. It's a suggestion. Someone said something, right? You have to follow behind it, and you have to hear two parts to it. So what you're saying is what this was heard. That's it. There's no facts to it.
But you tell me, from your experience,
right?
Was the Cassie a one-off, or is your friend somebody who's got a problem? Did he make people do things they didn't want to do? You would know the answer, Charlucci.
Okay, so a one-off. I don't even know that's one, right? And after what I've seen, right? My friend was in a toxic relationship with another person that was obviously toxic, based on what we're seeing, right? And I can't say one off. Anyone that's enough. Hitting one person is enough. So it's not about 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7. One person is enough. And nobody should put hands on nobody. A man shouldn't touch a woman, a woman should not touch a man.
Okay.
And you're saying you never saw him hit?
Never.
The idea that people...
I'm a father.
Go ahead, please, Charlucci.
I'm a father of two daughters, right? So I wouldn't be here wearing this shirt if I've ever saw any one of my friends, especially him.
Okay. I'm sorry to be laughing, but it is this brother. But you did see him do it. The world seen it. Remember, I just said, how would you feel if this was a woman in your life that you loved and care about? And he just said that he's a father and he wouldn't. Ladies and gentlemen, I am confused at the moment. I'm gonna need this brother to clear up, because did he think that was like AI or something? Did he think that wasn't Diddy?
I'm a father.
Go ahead, please, Charlucci.
I'm a father of two daughters, right? So I wouldn't be here wearing this shirt if I've ever saw any one of my friends, especially him. It would never happen in front of me, and I've never seen it, never heard it, and seeing it, yeah, it was a lot to take in, but I knew that wasn't him. It looked like, like I was saying, high or whatever you want to call it, but that's not the Sean that I know.
Okay, brother. Okay. So, a lot of stuff been coming out with this case, with all the stuff they were saying they've been putting in their body. So what he's saying is that a sober Diddy wouldn't do this. That's what he's saying. But if he put stuff in his body, then, it's okay, because that's not... Boy. You don't want to wish anything bad on people. You don't. But sometimes people need things to happen to people close to them to really grasp and understand. He just said, yeah, this brother's delusional.
That you seen in the hallway.
The idea that the freak-offs, people had to do it because they were afraid of Sean Combs.
I don't believe that. They were consenting adults. How you gonna make a ex-worker fly in town or come to somewhere and leave unharmed, unscathed? Like, I've never heard of nothing like that in my life.
What do you mean?
These sound like willing participants to me.
Have you been in touch with your friend while he's been?
I'm sorry, because I'm trying to. Every time he says something, it just blows my mind. He said, "How are you going to make the ex-worker fly into town?" That's what they were doing. That was their job, right? It's not about the worker. It's about what the women were doing with the worker, right? Or am I tripping? This brother got me tripping. Oh, man.
In custody?
Yes, I have.
These comments gonna be crazy.
How is he holding up during this process?
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot, because he's worried. He's concerned about his family. His children, his mom, his sisters, his nieces, and his nephews. Like, he's just focused on getting this behind him.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
When the feds are coming after you, they rarely miss. How burdened is he that if they want to get him, they're going to get him? And how does he process that?
It have to be something to get. You have to. That's what I've been hearing.
And that's okay?
Has he talked to you at all about what happens if they make the case and he loses?
No, he's not thinking like that. We stand prayed up. That's what we're doing. We stand prayed up, and the evidence is going to show that he's not guilty of these crimes that they're alleging.
he's not having those mind games of what happens if I'm in here for the rest of my life?
He's not thinking like that. Why think like that? He didn't think you would have to actually do the crime to do the time, right? So we 1,000% are in belief, and we know that he's innocent. They have to prove them charges.
So people are watching this right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's assume they're open. They only know this guy as the superstar that he is, and you know what they have heard about him. That he was having these parties, he was bringing people in from all over the place. Some of them wanted to be there. The allegation is some of them didn't want to be there, or they couldn't say anything because of how powerful he is. Okay. What do you want them to know about the man that you know?
He didn't bring anyone in. If you was following the case, and I'm quite sure you have, Chris, Cassie brought the people in.
Oh,
Cassie, that's what she did. So there's no said that Sean brought them anywhere, did anything. And as far as being scared, I just...
So this man he don't think that Diddy told Cassie to call this person or go look for this cursed person and bring them in when they get here, greet them, pay them. He think Cassie was the one going, yeah, let me just call somebody. Like, what in the... I mean, she did say that she was doing all this stuff to keep him happy, to keep his mood good, because when his temper, he can just start to go off. Hey, boy, this dude is loyal to a fault. To a fault. You know, if somehow, some way Diddy get out of this, this brother's gonna get... He could be good for the rest of his life. I tell you that, because he is loyal to the soil. But my goodness, I can't wait to read these comments.
That just mind-boggling to me. I don't believe that at all. Everybody was willing, consenting adults, and this is what his defense team is going to show and prove.
Charlucci, I appreciate you coming on to give this perspective. It's important for the audience, and you know how to get us if you have anything that you want to say.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
All right, here we go. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We're finna read some comments. All right, here we go. My goodness. I would never want this guy to be my spokesperson. 35 years and you never heard of DV. Don't trust anyone wearing sunglasses indoors. What kind of character comes to a TV interview with shades? Boy, they going in on him. Because you're a father of 2 daughters doesn't mean your friend isn't guilty. What are you talking about? Everybody calling him a lie. Apparently you do not know your bestie, sir. Boy, they are going in on this man. This guy is delusional. That is going to be the title of the video. Look, I feel like the people who are extremely, I wonder how many tapes he's on. How many Diddy parties he done went to. I ain't talking about the level 1, 2, 3. I'm talking about the level 4, 5, and 6 parties he done went to. That was a complete disaster. 35 years, and you talking about that who we saw on tape wasn't him. Because of what he was putting in his body. That is insane. Like, share, comment below, you guys. That was a disaster. All right. Peace out.